freshman in college, right? Like,
Yeah,
taking
technically.
freshman classes, this is like your second spring camp. Do you feel like you've been around for a long time?
Yeah, I'm 1 year down. It's went by fast and slow sometimes. Right now it's going by fast. On the end of the season hit, it felt like we got right back into spring ball. It didn't really even feel like we had a break. So, and now we're already 9 practices through, so it's going by fast.
You had a bunch of veterans to learn the position from last year. I mean, what was your biggest takeaway from that room's experience, and how did you apply it over the offseason?
They just kind of taught us how to work, how to study film, how to do drills outside of practice, because you only get a certain amount of time with coaches. So to be a really good player, you have to come out, you have to do things on your own, get the O-line together, and I feel like they just kind of, those guys set the standard for us and how to really work. Like, we got drills from Carter, Marcus, all of them, so they just really taught us how to work.
Ryan, there's 5 returning guys who started last year, but there's not a lot of experience behind those guys. You're kind of like the first in line for the reinforcements. How do you anticipate handling that role, and are you excited to be just one step away from being on the field a lot?
Oh yeah, of course. I've worked very hard. They've all worked. Everyone else has worked hard too. We have a lot of guys that don't have experience, but they're good. Like, they're still really good players, and they only get better through experience. And the guys ahead of me have played it a lot, and they deserve to be where they be, and it's just a lot of competition. So I'm happy to I'm happy to be where I'm at, and I'm just going to keep working for it.
Have you been working at guard this spring?
I've worked a little bit of everything. Yeah, I work guard, tackle. So
center?
No, not center. Okay. Not everything. My bad.
Where are you seeing most of your time?
Tackle right now.
Yes, tackle?
Yeah.
How does working at guard help you as a tackle?
I think guard teaches you how to be more aggressive, especially in the run game, because everything's more kind of close combat. Guard, you're running out, blocking like maybe a wide 5, wide 9, and a backside cutoff, you have to run a little more. So I think it helps me get my footwork down, be a little faster. So.
What was yesterday like for you to see your guys work out at Pro Day?
Oh, it was awesome. I stayed the whole time. Those are the guys I came in with, or that was the senior group when I came in. So, watching Gabe, Carter, and Marcus work out and try to achieve their dreams, because I know one day they were in my spot as a freshman. That's what they dreamed of, and I dream of being there one day. So, I was just really excited for him.
Marcus hit a 31 on the bench. You think he could have got more, or you think that was about right for him?
Marcus is a very strong bencher. I think that was really good for him.
What's your best bench?
The heaviest I've hit is 440.
Yeah. What's different about you physically this year from like last year when you were coming in?
I'm just I've gotten a lot stronger. I've gotten a lot more comfortable with my body. I'm learning how to just I've set a routine. I'm working on my body. I'm stretching every day now, which maybe in high school you don't do as much, because like now I have a strength coach around me all the time, helping me out. So I think I've really worked on my flexibility. I've got my flexibility down a lot better. So.
Are there things about your game that you focused on now that you like couldn't even think about before when you were like doing high school ball and coming in here?
Yeah, just kind of a lot in the run game is what I came from a run blocking high school. We did a lot of like read option, triple option, and like in high school I was D2. I went up against a lot of like 150-pound DNs. You just lay on them and they fall. So I've actually had to learn how to use like leverage and hands and leg drive. So I've been working on that a lot.
How much better does your defensive line make you? I mean, you're going up against guys every time.
So much better. Coming in, I was going up against Dez and Haba and John Morgan, but like, we still have guys like Dayon and Bam, Nate Temple, and the young guys like Samuel and Jimmy Scott. Those dudes are just people that are going to be really good football players for us. And going up against dudes that are probably going to be in the NFL one day are, helping you out, because you're getting ready for that competition too. So.
How are you and Branson kind of pushing each other?
Me and B work every day together. If it's in the film room, even in the locker room, just like looking at little stuff. We came out here, we worked every day during winter conditioning. Just, me and him kind of just, he's been my mentor ever since the old guys left, so he's been helping me out a bunch.
You see how close those quote-unquote old guys are? That group that all came back together, and this group you guys have now. Do you hope to have that type of bond with the guys in your class, or even these freshmen who are already here?
For sure. I've been trying. It was hard when you mid-year, because you would come in only with a couple guys, and then the guys that come in later, it almost feels like they're not even a part of your class for how long you've been. But I think I've done a really good job working with like Isaiah and even now BJ. I've been trying to help BJ, get settled in, and he's came a very long way. But definitely, the biggest thing I want to do is just create a bond with everybody. Just, you want everyone to be your friend.
Who are you closest with on the team?
The O-line is really close. When I first got here, I lived with Ryan Jacoby, so I got really close with him. And then Branson, because when I took my visits here, he was the dude that took me around, and he's an Ohio guy too. So me and him have gotten really close, and then just Blake and Matt, it's just we hang out on the weekends. We all play video games together. Just we're all really close. I can name all of them.
You and Jacoby are Cleveland area guys. I mean, did you ever interact or face each other in high school?
No, Jacoby went to the prime of Ohio. He was big time, so he was too cool for me. But I never talked to him. I never met him until I got here. I tried texting him when he was in the transfer portal, but like I said, he's too cool for me. He couldn't text me back, but.